PolyBox is a dry storage box that lets you store your filaments in their optimum environment while also being able to print with them. PolyBox can store two 1 kg spools side by side or one 3 kg spool for heavy or industrial users. PolyBox features a high-precision thermohygrometer to monitor the environment inside the box, which is regulated by large desiccant bags which absorb moisture from the surrounding environment. PolyBox features 8 ball bearings and 4 steel rods for smooth operation, and PolyBox features a reversible casing and 6 filament guide holes, so no matter where your printer feeds from, there is a setup that will work for you. All 3D printing materials absorb water molecules from the surrounding air. These water molecules form polar bonds within the polymer chains. When the filament then passes through the hot end, the moisture boils, expands and ruptures the filament, ruining the surface quality of your print. The moisture also causes inconsistent extrusion, which can leave artifacts on the surface of your printed models. In some cases, moisture absorption can inflate the filament, which leads to printer jams. In this test, we are printing 2 carabiners in nylon. Through the right extruder, the nylon has been exposed to over 35% humidity for 4 days. And feeding through the left is nylon stored in the PolyBox. The surface quality from the dry nylon is far superior than the exposed nylon. There are no artifacts on the surface and the layers are well defined and glossy. Furthermore, the mechanical properties of the exposed nylon are greatly compromised due to poor interlayer adhesion and ruptured surfaces. The PolyBox has been designed specifically for hygroscopic materials, such as polysmooth, PVA support materials, specialty filaments, and nylon, but all other filaments can benefit too. The PolyBox comes with 400-gram desiccant bags, 2 grate covers, 6 rubber plugs, 4 steel rods and 8 bearings, 150 cm of filament guide tube, 1 LR44 battery and a thermohygrometer. To get started, remove the battery from its packaging and install in the back of the thermohygrometer. Then slide one bearing onto the end of each steel rod and snap the rods into place in the base of the unit. You can then cut the filament guide tube to match your setup. If you are running dual extrusion or multicolour prints, insert the guide tubes in the outer holes. The middle hole is for 3 kg spools. Once the tubes are in place, you can open the PolyBox and feed the filament through the exit holes. You can now close the box and start printing. Within 90 minutes, the desiccant bags will have absorbed all the moisture from inside the box, leaving a safe, dry environment to store and print your filaments. As innovative materials unlock new doors in the 3D printing industry, why should we be held back by moisture absorption? Polymaker put a lot of effort into drying, storing and shipping your filaments so they arrive at their optimum printing quality. With more exotic materials coming out, so we need a more exotic way to store and print these filaments. PolyBox is the solution.